say it never rains in Southern California, but it's pouring in the Bay.
Hello everyone, and thank you for tuning in to Black Spectrum Network's monthly psychic readings. I'm going to be your reader for today, Quintari Shakir. Please make sure that you go to www.blackspectrumnetwork.com to purchase a private psychic reading. For the month of August, I'm running a special where you can get $20 off by using the code NEGZO. That's NEGZO. Again, that's NEGZO. You can put a space NEGZO, but it must all be in capital letters. That's the code NEGZO. You can get for $20, you can get a 10-minute reading from me. This special runs all the way until August the 15th. I also want to let you all know that the first half of this video is available on YouTube, but the full video is only available on my Patreon. That's patreon.com/Black Spectrum Network, and you can receive the rest of this reading. It's only going to tell you about, the parts of this reading that this video is going to go over are only going to go over these first 3 cards. Now, I want you all to please subscribe to my video and not subscribe to my video, but please subscribe to this channel and make sure that you hit the bell button so that you all can receive notifications as to when new videos are posted and when I will be on Facebook Live. Now, when I'm on Facebook Live, I'm on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Me and Marcus are on at Wednesdays. Me and Marcus are on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Okay. So with that being said, the choices for this month are still the same. I want you all to go ahead and pick a path. You can either choose the witch, you can choose the saint, or you can choose the sage. If you're wondering what the differences are between these 3 paths, the witch is if you're trying to have a month that's more magical. This is for the viewers who are into the use of magic, candle energy work, doing cleansing baths, new moon rituals, tarot readings, any sort of magic. The path for the saint is for those of you that want to have more faith. This is for the people that are trying to do white light work. You're into meditation, you're into prayer, you read your Bible. Maybe you get a psychic reading every once in a while, but for the most part, you want to stand strong by just having a lot of self-determination and a lot of resilience. And then when you have the path for the sage is talking about having discipline. So the sage is for those of you that are, into working out, you want to eat well, you diet, you exercise, you're trying to open up your third eye. The path of the sage is for those of you that are trying to fast this month, that are trying to stay away from bad foods, trying to stay away from a bad man. Okay. So I want to give you all just 1 second to pick your path. Again, you can pick the path of the witch for a magical month, the path of the sage for a month that, God just shows up and shows out in your life because they've exceeded your faith and expectations, or it's going to be the path for the sage, and the sage is talking about you having more discipline this month and truly accomplishing your goals through, taking things one day at a time and, pure hard work. Okay. So, take a minute to decide what your path will be. Okay, now that you've decided, I'm going to go ahead and start flipping the cards. Okay, so the first card is for the witch. So for the witch, I get the Ace of Swords. This is saying that for the witch, that this is a month that's about truth and about things being revealed to you by you using your magical work to remove the mask. There are people around you that are wearing a lot of masks, and Spirit is trying to show that to you. They're they're going to put you in a period of isolation this month, and so it's going to be important for you to use your magic as a sword, but one in which you're just picking off the clothing of people to see them naked, to really understand what their intentions are for you. It's also speaking very much about It's also speaking very much about you trying to figure out what your life path is this month and getting a much clearer picture of that for yourself. So you're going to need to make sure that this new moon ritual, you do a cleansing bath that is to refresh and renew your energy. And I also would suggest to you that you do some spell work to summon up your ancestors and have them speak to you through your dreams, and then your ancestors can tell you what it is that you need to be doing to advance this business that you're trying to get off of the ground, or to advance this relationship that you're in, or it's to establish healthier boundaries between you and the people that are around you. The Ace of Swords is also saying to you that this is a good time for you to start new relationships, but it's a time for you to start, but these relationships need to be created with the intentions of trusting this person for a lifetime. But the only way that you're going to know who you can trust this month is by you using your sword. It's going to be the sword of truth. You're going to, you're going to hold it up to people's tongues, and you're going to measure how much truth it is that they're telling, and that's how you're going to figure out intuitively, can you trust them? So everyone around you, from your mom to your best friend, even if you've known these people all of your life, you need to, do a self check-in this month, because the Ace of Swords, again, is talking about you needing mental clarity and you needing a truth to be revealed to you. And I feel like that's coming from the people around you. And you just need to, just make sure that your clique is tight, make sure that your team is set up straight. And also to make sure that you don't have any Judases that are hiding in the shadows, waiting to backstab you. All right, so now we're going to get into the path for the saint. Oh, so the saint this month is talking about worry, and we're talking about faith, right? So this is speaking about you needing to do more prayer and meditation this month. So I'm going to put you on a regimen this month for all my saints. So saint, you're worried about things. You're worried about your money being up and down. You're also worried about trying to find a job. You're worried about getting this new job promotion. You're worried about getting engaged. You're just worried all the way around, and you're like, you're asking yourself, when is this going to come to me? Is today going to be that day? And if it doesn't come to me, am I going to be able to survive the heartbreak that comes with not getting what it is that I want? Is this truly what I need? Am I hearing my ancestors correctly? There's a lot of anxiety that I'm hearing for you, saint. And saint, I want to let you know that you're going to need to have more faith by getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning and praying and meditating. And then I also want you to pray and meditate at 9 o'clock at night. Okay, so you're going to have to just do this. All right, so 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes at night. Give yourself, say the Lord's Prayer and then meditate for 5 minutes at 4 o'clock. And then I want you to say the Lord's Prayer and meditate 5 minutes at 9 o'clock. And when you meditate, I want you to start visualizing you having what it is that you want. Okay. So even though we're not going to get into, is this what you need? I'm not really concerned with that. This is an opportunity for you to learn how powerful of a manifester that you are, and that you have to work with your spirit guides and be in harmony with them. You need to understand that they are wise counsel, and they will tell you is what you want also what you need, because they're going to give you what it is that you want, but can you handle it? That's the real question. Okay, so when you're meditating, if you're trying to get a new car, for example, you want to meditate and think about yourself in the most fabulous car that is perfect for you, but you also want to see yourself being able to work a job or in a career that's going to pay for that car as well. So this month you're worried largely about support. Is the universe going to support you if you make this new move? Is the universe going to support you if you ask your boyfriend to marry you, or your girlfriend to marry you? And you're worried just largely about advancement and going higher. And Spirit is saying that this month is going to be difficult, but the way that you will pass the test is by using the tools that I have assigned to you this month. And now we're going to get into the path for the sage. All right, Sage. The path this month for you, Sage, is going to largely be about you being discipline, is going to be about you being disciplined, obviously. But as the Prince of Cups, this is saying that you need to manage your emotions. Okay. All right, so this is saying, like, I'm going to just let you know that people are going to be coming at you from different directions. All right, they're going to be asking you for a lot of free time, and they're going to want a lot of your free time and a lot of your attention. What you're going to have to do is establish healthy boundaries with them and say, no, I don't have that free time. I have to fast this month from you. You need to fast this month. Yes, you're going to need to fast this month. I want you to fast from refined sugars. I want you to fast from processed foods. I also want you to eat a large salad every day. Okay. So what this is going to do is we're trying to get your body to be more alkaline, so that the cosmic energy that you acquire through prayer and meditation, or your body will be able to hold that chi. So I want you to really work on trying to be kind to everyone this month, to just be in love with the state of just being. Do some yoga this month as well. Incorporate some yoga. I want you to go on YouTube, and I want you to do yoga on Saturday nights at 10 o'clock. Okay. So even if you're about to go to the club, that means you need to get that yoga in exactly at 10 o'clock. All right. And you want, and that is also going to mean if you go to the club, your body is more elastic and your butt cheeks will bounce a little bit more when you're twerking. Okay. So, Sage, in you being more disciplined this month, we're trying to focus on keeping your third eye open, and we don't want it to calcify, because you've attracted a lot of psychic sludge from exchanging energy with people. So, the Prince of Cups is saying that this month would be a good month to fast from sex as well. I don't think that it would be good for you to, engage in any sexual relationships with anyone that is not of a pure heart, or anyone that is not committed to you or committed to advancing you. Okay. So again, with that being said, I'm going to relay the most simple things. The most basic points about the messages thus far. The Ace of Swords for the Witch is speaking about you needing the truth to be revealed to you, so that you can, work from the crown chakra. You can start seeing. You can start understanding and having a deep sense of knowing. Your claircognizance will allow you to download tons and tons of information about the people around you, and you will know things about them that you've never discovered before. And with this new information, I want you to figure out, should they be in your life to the same capacity? Do they need to be in your life? Do they need to be in your life to support you along this journey, or do they need to be removed from your life and you just need to pray for them from afar? Or is it something somewhere in between? This is the moment of truth for you. So let that be your mantra for the month. This is my moment of truth. Okay, so and then we're going back to you. Saint. I don't know what to say about you, Saint. You got to just have more faith. That's it. Saint, you need to go and watch the ancestral worship and the power of water video, and you need to go to your ancestors and leave an offering on Saturday. Okay, you're going to need to leave them some water and also leave them some good fruit. Okay, because it's not that your ancestors are weak or anything, but your ancestors are talking to you and they're yelling at you and they're saying, just trust in us, fall into our arms, baby, but you just don't want to do it. The grandpas that are around you are tapping their foot and they're smoking out of their pipes, and they're rooting for you. But you can't be so worried this month. You got to root for yourself. And if you don't feel like, you can self-soothe and cheer yourself up, then you need to hear your ancestors rooting for you. And if you can't hear your ancestors, you need to raise your vibration. I then get the card for the Prince of Cups for the Sage. And this is just saying, for the Sage, we want you to better manage your emotions. So perhaps you need to see a therapist or see a counselor. I would suggest getting a psychic reading as well. I think that this month for you, Sage, is largely going to be about being a flower child. listening to more music, dancing, just being in love, being and deep breathing. Try to make more people smile. This month, for every week of this month, make it your goal to make 4 people genuinely laugh. 4 different people that you don't know. Okay. All right. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and move into the love, career, and spirituality portion of the reading. I want to say that the rest of this reading will be available to you on Patreon. That's patreon.com/Black Spectrum Network. Okay, so now we're about to move into the relationship reading for the witch. So this month for you, witch, is about being in control. And this is saying that you need to be more in control. This is saying that you definitely need to be more dominating in your relationship.
Long time, but I still got love for ya, and that won't ever change. San Jose, they say it never rains in Southern Colorado.